What's up, everybody? I am still going through old clips. When I say old, I mean like about a month ago now. Um, if you've been watching my other videos, you probably heard me say this a million times, but from working on the kitchen, or I should say, when I was working on the kitchen, I really couldn't get to my computer. We had so much stuff piled in here. So I am really behind on uploading like current footage, if that makes sense. I'm still going through the kitchen stuff and making videos of that. And in between that, I was recording regular vlog stuff too. Nothing crazy, nothing like that you needed to see then, but just wanted to make this kind of intro video to say that the video you're about to see was from like early October. Shelby and she had just got back from Tennessee, and a couple days later we had went to a Halloween store and ran around, did some shopping. And then after that, one of the close days after that, I went with my mom to my grandpa's house to visit him, and we had dinner and stuff like that. So you are going to see that in this video. So I just wanted to make this clip to tell you that this is obviously old stuff. So it's easier than just putting out a bunch of text on the screen that you got to try to read. So, all right, guys, hopefully you enjoy. I think I got a couple more Halloween ones coming up too. I know there was one when I was chasing down my costume and stuff. So there's at least one more Halloween one coming. Hurry. Put your mask on, you're gonna get sick.
Don't worry, guys, for you that are watching, I'll put it on my nose.
I need like a chest mount so I can just walk around like this. I'll get a belt clip and just clip it on my shirt. Oh, I thought they were buttons. It's like cloth. I'm gonna fit my head.
Oh, that's so neat.
Step on him. His eyes are crazy.
Particularly with crying little babies.
Yep.
I love the cemetery, especially at midnight, when it's colder, and the other children are all asleep, and the dead awaken.
This one's sweet.
I've never seen the movie.
You should.
Some swings or something. Maybe not. Ooh. Oh my god. Remember people walking around doing that in middle school?
This is cute.
So he's like your size.
You guys, should we watch this movie called Trick or Treat?
How's that from it?
Yeah. It's cute.
It looks at you, look, it watches. Oh, you pay him yourself.
I like that.
These are cool.
I just want to buy, I don't like that. I just
No.
want my blankets. I want to buy every fucking blanket I see.
This is satisfying. Wow. Cool. What's up, guys? It's been a few days now. So the clips you just saw were us. We went to a Halloween store and then ran to Target, grabbed some stuff, and then we went back home. We took the slingshot out. It ended up getting pretty nice outside. We're at that time of year now here in Michigan where it's literally like winter jacket weather in the morning, and then usually by about the time I get off work, it's like summer again. Today specifically, it was 45 degrees on my way to work, and then on my way home, it was 85. So it was literally freezing on the way to work. I drove the slingshot. I had to wear my coat. I was sitting there, you know, freezing the whole time, and then on my way home, I was sitting there like, ooh, we need to keep moving so I can get some air. But yeah, that day that you guys just saw, after we got back home, we decided to go to this place, at one of the malls by us up in Taylor. There used to be this little like kiosk. It was Bear Claw Coffee, I think it was, and they had the best frozen hot chocolates. I know that sounds weird, frozen hot, but it was like a cold hot chocolate, I guess, if that makes sense. But it's so good, and they put like whipped cream and, you know, like little chocolate chunks in it and stuff like that. They closed down quite a few years ago, and then we actually drove past. We thought like that was just like a little one-off place. It's actually like a, I guess, you know, a company that there's like multiples of. And we had driven past one, I don't know, it had to be about 2-3 years ago now. And, you know, super excited we found one. Haven't been back since though. So we decided to take the slingshot to go get one of those. And then we cruised up to Novi. There was supposed to be some cool car show, but it was kind of lame looking. We just drove right past it and was like, It was all Chargers and Challengers, and like, you know, that's here in Detroit. That's all you see. Everybody has a Charger, a Challenger with the, you know, the mufflers cut off, and that's, you know, like dime a dozen cars. So I was like, I don't really need to walk around with a bunch of people looking at those. So we ended up, this was a little bit north of Novi, so we ended up backtracking, going to Novi. Went up to like 12 Oaks Mall area. Shelby got some Ray Dun stuff, of course. Actually, did she? She got something. I don't remember what it was. I know she got a blanket and like 2 other. Oh, we got some new mats for the upstairs bathroom. But I lived up there for quite a few years, so we kind of did like a, you know, memory lane type of ride, I guess. We drove around, drove past my old house, a couple of them, a couple of my old schools, and, you know, just it's crazy because that town up there is always evolving and just constantly growing and growing. So places that used to just be forests and stuff, like now there's giant, you know, $500,000 houses and stuff. So it was crazy to see. It was pretty cool though. So that pretty much took us into the night. We came home, you know, watched a movie, went to bed. But now we are a few days later, and I stupidly took a break from working on the kitchen. Not really took a break, but when Shelby's home, it's hard for me to work on projects. Like, I just literally want to spend time with her, even if it's just like literally sitting on the couch, you know, or whatever. So haven't really done anything in the kitchen. I got another coat of primer on the cabinets, so those are ready for paint. And then I've been, in the last like 2 days, I've probably spent about 2 hours out working on the cabinets, the doors. I've got all the drawers are ready, completely ready for, well, I gotta wipe them down, but sanding wise, they're completely ready for primer. I've got like 3 or 4 doors that are completely ready, and I've got a stack of probably like 10 or 12 more that need to, I gotta sand the front, which isn't bad at all, but what sucks is I've got to sand that little like curved lip, which I have to do by hand, and you guys, I can't express how tedious it is. Like, I hate it so much. Like, I will never paint cabinets again in my life, ever. Like, I will save the money and just either go by, like, sanding these wasn't bad at all. Like, the faces that are in the kitchen wasn't bad, but sanding the doors, because ours have like those stupid little like flat, and then there's like a curve before it goes to the next flat spot again. It sucks. Like, there's no easy way to do it. I've went through like 3 sanding bricks because they wear out so quick. But that's where I'm at now. I gotta sand those. I really, really, really want to get that done today because I want this done by the weekend. Once I get those done, sanded and primed, the next day I'll have them painted, completely done. Well, actually probably 2 days for paint because I'll paint the back and then let that dry like fully for 24 hours, and then I'll flip around and paint the front. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I mean, that's putting me at like Sunday if I get them done today. But once I get those painted, I can put the kitchen back together. Well, I can put the cabinets back together at least, and then from there it's the easy stuff. Like painting the countertop, that's the next thing. Once I get the cabinets done, I'm gonna lightly sand the counter, just kind of give it a little bit better adhesion. I don't know if that's a word, but sand it a little bit, and then a couple spots I want to fill in where they had that like 4-inch backsplash that kind of covered some gaps and stuff, so I want to fill that in, smooth that out, and then I will paint that. That should only take, I mean, painting that won't take long at all, probably a couple hours total, and that's with, you know, waiting between coats to dry. And then the day after that I will do the resin, and then depending, I don't know, I'm really not sure how quick that resin dries. I'm assuming another day, but once that resin is dry, I'm dropping that sink in. The sink will be done in about half hour. That's super simple. And then once the sink is done, I can pretty much put the kitchen back together. Like, I can put things in the cabinets and stuff like that, you know, get some of this mess cleared out. And then after that is just the backsplash, which I would assume probably will take me 1 day total. But that's something that I can work on just here and there. Like, I don't have to like get that done, you know, for us to be able to use the kitchen, you know. So just getting the kitchen whole again with the cabinets being put back together is the goal. I really hope I can get the sanding done today. Probably gonna have to go out and buy another couple sanding blocks because the ones I have, like, they work, but they're just worn out. So it takes me twice as long to do half, you know, the work. So it would probably save me time to drive across town and buy more. Actually, I could probably make it to Ace Hardware, come to think of it. I also have to pick out the paint and buy that too. So if I go to Ace, I might grab that. So I'll see you guys here in the next video. We will be back working on that stuff. So all right, pausing today too. It is Saturday. So I guess my grandpa had another, I don't know what they're called, like is it an MRI, I think, where like you go in that thing and they do that scan or whatever. He got the results back. I guess the lump or whatever, I don't know. God, I don't know the technical terms. I feel terrible, but whatever the cancerous part is like getting bigger, I guess. So the stuff isn't working, which is really bad. So my mom, I just got off work. My mom's over at their house, so I'm gonna head over there and just visit for a while. Yeah, I mean, no rhyme or reason, just, you know, visit, because unfortunately it doesn't look good, you know what I mean? So yeah, so cabinets are on hold for a little bit today at least. If anything cool happens, definitely record that too. Terrible angle, terrible lighting too. It is 7:30 almost. Just got back home, went out to eat at my grandpa's. That
I didn't really get a picture or video of the barn, but like the clip where I'm like looking over a field, my grandpa's got this like sawmill thing. I don't really know what it's called, but like it's this big giant saw that's like on the ground outside, and you put like a log on it, like a literal, like a whole tree, and it will like cut it, you know, into like squares or like thin pieces and whatnot. So they were showing me this, well, me and my mom, this barn that they cut all the wood for, and it was pretty cool looking. I didn't know the people, so I didn't want to just like whip my phone out and start recording. But yeah, so we went, he took us down there, just right down the road from his house, like literally same street. Went back, my mom took off, and then me, my grandpa and grandma, uncle, cousin, and my uncle's girlfriend went out to some little restaurant to eat. His food was pretty good. I got some fish and chips. Literally, like, not like fries, like literally chips. Like they do like homemade like chips, which are really good. Came back home, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to do anything like working on the cabinets. But we are supposed to get some rain Monday, I think. So my goal is to have the cabinets actually painted tomorrow, like all the coats, and at least get them brought inside, because Monday, like I said, we're supposed to get some rain, so it'll probably get humid outside. I don't know how sensitive that wood's going to be to humidity, so I don't want it to like, you know, like warp or anything like that. So tomorrow's kind of like crunch time. So when I got home, I did another layer of primer. I'm gonna shoot one more, and I'm actually really mad. I have like this much left in the gallon bucket, the gallon jug or whatever, so I don't think I'm gonna have enough to shoot them all. I think Lowe's, which actually I need to see when they close, I think Lowe's sells that primer in quarts. I really hope, because a gallon of it is like $50 something if I remember correctly, and I'm not buying another gallon to use literally like this much out of the, you know. But yeah, so thinking I'll probably get one more coat on tonight, because it's easily been probably 45 minutes already, which it says it's ready to be resprayed after 45 minutes. I'm gonna let it go a little bit longer, because there is a little bit of humidity outside, so it's probably slowing the drying down a little bit. And I think this coat, no, I'll spray it again. Yeah, because I'll just spray it on top. I'll spray it, and then I'll have enough built up where I can sand the imperfections out and not have to spray it again. But I might use the new gun too. I really didn't want to, but this one kind of clogged up on me once or twice this last time I was spraying, so I had to like stop and halfway take it apart and kind of clean it really quick as I was going to get it to work again. But it was working fine, and you know, that's like $18. I could return the other one because I'm balling on a tight budget here. Hopefully that would be enough for that quart of primer. But yeah, so that's the plan. I'm actually gonna see what time Lowe's closes right now and see if they have quarts of that stuff. Quick update. Just checked. Lowe's open till 9, so I'm gonna head that way. And quarts of that stuff is $15. So win-win. I wish Ace Hardware was open, because I'd go grab the gallon of paint. So that's another thing I got to do tomorrow, is I still have to pick the paint color out. And I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know, like, I don't know if I just want to go pick like a very vivid white, just, you know, eyeball it or whatever, or bring one of those Subway tile backsplash pieces and match that. Not really sure, because I feel like, you know, one might make the other look off. We'll see. God, I do apologize about the lighting. It's just getting darker and darker. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab some of that, and then by the time I get back, those will be ready for another coat. If there's probably 3 of them that have, I'd say there's probably 4 or 5 that have some like rough spots that need to be sanded, so I'll probably sand those. I'm gonna read the directions again, see if it's sandable this like early, even though it'll have been like an hour and a half, if not longer. But sand those down, give it its final coat, which will be 3 decently thick coats of primer, and then by tomorrow it'll have been drying, you know, for 24 hours. So Shelby leaves for work. I will go pick. Actually, I might, if I get up early enough, I'll probably run there before she even gets up. And yeah, so I'll see you guys then.